welcome to another round. Hand's great. Well, not great, it's fine. It has stuff and is vulnerable to a fast deck like Bogles. Bogle's been picking up steam online. So if he's got a really good Bogles draw, this could be awkward, but if he's just got stuff, basically the plan is to play Overseer, and then... So, Overseer, and then... Oh. Is he pathing this? No, he's drawing a card. Oh wow, his hand is awful. Yes, we're gonna get there with Inkmoth Nexus this game. Probably. We'll see how my mana develops, but... Probably looking to do Overseer Cranial Plating the next turn, and then... Animate... Put 2+1/+1 counters, equip Cranial Plating. That'll be like 5, 6 artifacts, 2. So if we draw another couple, oh, Spider Umbra is awkward. Fortunately, his hand still is garbage. Just play that. The cranial plating. So if he starts getting like Daybreak Coronet, and then this will be pretty awkward. I'll probably have to play Etch. Yeah. So now I can't attack into this with Inkmoth. I'm gonna have to go the Etch Champion route. Yeah. This way, he needs to have the protection from all creatures thing, or another few pump spells to really threaten me with the Bogle. Sorry, I've been distracted these last couple of videos. I was talking about Oklahoma, and then... Oh, he's got flying. Bullshit. That's big. It's very, very big. Okay, so as long as he doesn't have trample, I can try to race. Am I ever going to be able to get this big enough where it matters? I don't think so. Right, so I'm just gonna... But it does pump the Etch Champion. Swing for 22. So I think I'm good if he doesn't get trample. Or protection from creatures. Yeah, Bogles has been cropping up more online since Corey Burkhart made that video about Bogles. There's been some like channel Fireball content about Bogles, and then people are like, "Oh, this is a deck that we should play." Somewhat unfortunate. The matchup is kind of all right for Affinity. If they get the protection from creatures thing and just have like an unkillable thing that hits us for 10 a turn, and we can't fight it in any way, it kind of outraces us because our Vault Scourges can't lifelink back if they've got the Spider Umbra. And then basically they have a giant thing with a lifelink, and we have a giant thing without lifelink, and they win the race. But there's a lot of times they can't do it. Bogles is also a lot softer to Blood Moon than most people think. Like look at their lands so far. They've played only non-basics. So you cast a Blood Moon, they just can't cast spells. I don't know. It's an alright matchup. I want to call it great. I want to call it awful. Alright, so he's trying to draw towards Rancor or Spirit Mantle? Spirit Mantle, I think is called. Another Hyena Umbra does not do the trick. And block with an Ornithopter. He goes to 23. Ringleaf Drum. Animate. Animate. Activate. Activate. Attack for 26. Thus proving that equipment are better than auras. Hooray! I do kind of want Blood Moons. I don't actually really like Master. I trade a Galvanic Blast for a Whip Flare. See, Galvanic Blast isn't actually awful because Ravager's kind of mediocre though. I can put in another Blood Moon. Oh, 2 Thoughtseizes. Put a Knight. Put in. Keeping the Nether with Flare. They have the 2-mana guy, the O2, and they always kind of rely on their opponent siding out the removal because it's Bogles to play the O2 and then just draw a bunch of cards and make it gigantic. So you kind of have to keep in your Galvanic Blasts, and worst comes to worst, you just chuck it at their face for 4 damage. Ravager's main utility in this match is eating non-trampling creatures that the big lifelink guy, or eating your chump blockers or the things that their giant lifelinker blocked so that they can't gain damage or gain life from the lifelink. So like they attack with their 12/12 lifelink, you block with an Ornithopter and sack it, and they gain no life, and then you win the race elsewhere. That's Ravager's main purpose. But the other cards kind of grow your stuff bigger or block better or something like that. Which is why I was cutting Ravagers, because it is a matchup where you do have to kind of go a bit fast. Yeah, this hand can get there. Not my favorite hand, but you know, 1 drops, 2 drops, and 2 lands. Okay. I take back what I said about this hand, it's amazing. So next turn we play a Giant Master and attack for a bunch of damage, and then after that, Ravager, Animate Blinkmoth, attack for huge quantities. He's going to need some kind of removal for the Master, or a very good Bogle start to get ahead this game. Or Stony Silence, that would suck. He is fetching basics, so he is aware of the possibility of Blood Moons. So maybe we want to go down from 3 Blood Moon next game. Huh. Sealed Primordium is awkward, because I don't want to get the Master killed by it. Like, running out the Master right now, he just Primordiums it, and we're unhappy. I think what I'm going to do is attack. See if I can get him to seal a Primordium something in my attack. And if he keeps it, then I'll play the Ravager, so that I can eat whatever gets sealed or whatever. And if he doesn't, and if he does blow it, then I'll play the Steel Overseer so that I can untap with it. Potentially. Play the Ravager so that he eats it with Seal of Primordium. Or maybe he just saves the Seal of Primordium and whatever he seals later gets eaten by the Ravager for some small amount of value. Could see that being a possibility. Okay. What do I want to put this on? I think I want to put it on Vault Scourge. The probability of him removing the Vault Scourge individually is fairly low, so the marginal gain of diversifying my threats with the Ornithopter is pretty small. See, this is the guy I was talking about that you want to Galvanic Blast. If I had a Galvanic Blast here and I could Galvanic Blast the Core Spirit Dancer, I would just be so far ahead. Would still be a great draw. I could play the Master, but the Spirit Dancer is probably going to outgrow it. I'm going to actually just go for the Overseer plus Vault Scourge play. Because that puts the most evasive power in play faster. And now he's going to need, like, some good enchantments to really own me with the Core Spirit Dancer. But he's definitely set up to do it, because he has the Spirit Dancer. Yeah. So I think, like, if he gets the Reach and the First Strike and Vigilance auras, I basically can't win. Or the Lifelink aura. Spider Umbra for Reach and Daybreak Coronet. That'd be bad. Okay, Sealed Primordium I can deal with. Because right now he's still not gaining any life. So he's just dead on board at the moment. 36, yeah, he's dead on board. Not even counting the fact that Master is going to give me an extra 4 damage. So play the Master, and I don't think there's a card that can save him from here. Since there's not a single creature that he can remove that will prevent lethal from being dealt to him this turn. Alright. Got there. Alright, see you next match.